and the New York Jets. Ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 range. Dragon 60.
Right to the air with Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
10 to 11. Ready. 19, 60 by Kurt 19. Warriors 7, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
7 Pirates, Viking 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Trap to 60, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Quick throw, finds him outright. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Dolphins.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Williams coming in motion right. Smith yet again. Has it down close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
Looking in the air here. Set up the screen here for Hall. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19.
Now looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Panther 11.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Check. Warriors 70.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Caught, so that's Arian Smith. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, smash.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Line up the design keeper. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now that right there might be the first and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing yardage.
That's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield. They didn't, and they hit that draw right in the face.
On the jump.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Tag. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects with his back. Paul. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Let go.
They'll run here. It's home. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Near the goal line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19.
Play action. Here's Smith. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Go. 19, 18.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at third and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy.
They start the drive call. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep. That's grabbed inside the 30.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 6 Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Will take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 25 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Okay, break.
And the Dolphins' first down.
Come on.
It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go. Ready.
And go play fake here with Smith. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
It's a gain of 21
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's a design run. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Achane to the right. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready, set.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with fourth and goal. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get it. 7 back, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady.
Back to work they go after the interception. Oh no, they get him yet again! Will be just yards from a touchdown as they take over inside the 5. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
HM will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. 3rd and goal. Defense flooding the field with DBs.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18. line, Broncos.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
The final throw before the break. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
2.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum.
Okay,
Keep
ready?
that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking to the air here. They set up the screen here for Hall. Space to the left. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tag. Bronco 80. Ready?
Hall crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you. and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start the drive with H.A. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got it. Ready?
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Hot quick right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Cut 19.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Motion man sent left. 3rd and long for him here. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. That's caught at the 25. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Trap 50. Trap 50. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Ready.
Hall. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Ready?
It's Hall again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
On the set.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 70.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. 65.
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Andres Borregalis out now to attempt this field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Play action. Here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
19 Tiger, 18 Rattler. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
60
2nd down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Let's go.
Throwing on third, Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Ready,
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Set. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And they pick him off again! And the Dolphins are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
This one to Williams out left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Okay,
Second and 3 now.
Down. Panther 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
Brings up third and inches.
Back. Bronco 80.
From the gun, Smith. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's in for the Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Jets, 16.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Checks it down to Hall. Did some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go. Go.
I'll throw here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. He gets loose down the right side. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Vacates quickly left side, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Draft 60. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're going to pass it here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get him to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Back. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down at 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trap 60. Riggs. 18, Pioneer. Seven Pirates. 7.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.